Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be doing the top 5 tips that I've got for you to be able to survive the community expedition Leviathan without dying, because it's quite hard. So here we go, top 5 tips, let's crack on. Right, so tip number 1. It's the first thing you've got to do, is kill yourself, actually. One of the badges in phase 1 is iterate repeat, so you're going to have to die, and then that resets the loop, because that's the whole point of this expedition, is that we're trying to reset the loop, and every time we do it we're going to gain more community progress, and we're going to add more to the community bar. So if you do this one straight away and then reload back in, it's going to stop you having to lose all the progress that you've made throughout the rest of the expedition. If you was to collect any materials or ping any other badges and then die to get this badge, you would have to then collect all those badges again. So my advice is to do this one straight off the bat, get it out the way, that way you don't have to worry about it until something pops up later on in the expedition at the end. But for now, get this badge out the way, that's job number 1. Right, so second thing you can do to help yourself out straight away off the bat is to get some carbon from one of the plants nearby, turn it into some pellets, and go find a strider. And if you throw a pellet out at the strider, it's going to come over, you're going to be able to then interact with it, and you're going to be able to adopt it as your companion. Not only is it going to ping a badge for you, Atonement, it's also a really good way of getting around the planet without having to worry about fall damage and traversing all these hills and everything, because once you've fed it up and you've patted it up and you've made it really happy like we're going to now, you can then ride it. And the best thing about riding it is that you're not going to have to worry about any of these dips or anything. I mean, it's quite a treacherous terrain. That's a right gobful to say that, innit? Yeah, so getting across this planet to start with can be seen really daunting, especially in permadeath, because you're really going to worry about falling off everything. You're going to worry about running out of ion batteries and things like that to start with. So if you grab one of these straight away, like I said, not only are you going to be pinging a badge really early that's quite far on in the iterations, you're also going to be able to leg it across the planet really quick. I mean, this storm's kicking in now. We're nearly at our ship, actually. So yeah, once you've grabbed one of them, it's going to help out loads to start with. This is a great thing to have before you get your exomech later on. And like I say, all it takes is a little bit of carbon at the beginning. Grab a creature pellet. You can make them using X in your inventory, and then go tame one of these straight away. That is definitely what you need to be on, guys. And there you go. Look. That's it. Within 5 minutes I've pinged 3 badges. So yeah, that's tip number 2. Get a creature straight off the bat. Right, okay, so tip number 3, you're going to have to take out 20 Sentinels, and you're going to have to collect 5 larval cores. Now, the community has been busy, and the community has put buildings down and bases. I would suggest that you utilise these bases. If you start attacking Sentinels and then leg it into one of these structures that are around, they're going to follow you in, and they're not going to attack you. So you're going to easily be able to take out all of the 20 Sentinels that you need to ping that badge straight away. Once you ping the 20 Sentinels, it's then going to give you a map to a Sentinel pillar. You can then either use the community bases that have been built to show you where the pillars are, or use that map to shut the Sentinel pillars down, which is going to shut the Sentinels down, which is going to ping another badge. So that's the 2 Sentinel badges done on the first planet using the community bases. Nice and easy. Just make sure you've got plenty of carbon so that you don't run out while you're shooting them. And then yeah, second part to that is bases have also been built around Whispering Eggs, which you're going to need to collect all your larval cores. And it's 10 larval cores, sorry, not 5. So once you've collected all them, if you use the bases that people have built again, once the creatures come out, although they can pass through the base walls, they're not going to attack you. So again, it's a permadeath mode, and I think the Sentinels and the larval cores are the hardest 2 that you can do outside of the abandoned freighter later on. So again, tip number 3, take advantage of the fact that these guys have put these up and use them. You can get them for Sentinel pillars, you can get them for larval cores, you can get them for just knocking Sentinels out. If you have a good look round once you've built your spaceship up as well, you'll also see that people have put down bases for resources, so you're going to be able to grab all the resources that you need, like oxygen and ferrite and things like that. You're going to be able to grab loads of carbon and everything. You're going to be able to really stock yourself up, so you're not going to have to worry about anything. It's really, if you don't want to play it like that and you just want to really get on with it, it is really a really big tip, this. Like, utilize the fact that people are building in the community and doing it. It's the point of the game, especially with this iteration as well. Like, you know, all of us having to die together and all of us having to sort of like add to the community aspect of it and everything to help each other out, which makes our modules better and everything. You might as well use it. So that's tip number 3, take advantage of bases. Right, so tip number 4. This is one you can actually do on the first planet after you've sorted out your creature. Look for buried treasure like that. You see the unearthed burial site, or whatever it was called, like some sort of burial site it's called. Anyway, it's a yellow shield sign that you're looking for. Natural burial site, that's what it's called. So you want to be heading over to one of these, because what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to amass a lot of units really quickly, so that when you go up to that space station for the first time, you can completely fit yourself out with ion batteries, which is going to do your hazard protection. You're going to need to get some life support gel, which is going to do your health bar. You can pick up some uranium from the space station, or you can pick up starship fuel batteries. Either one of those is going to keep your launch fuel thrusters going, because you need to keep your launch fuel. It's so annoying. It's the one thing that bugged me throughout it, was launch fuel, because it's so expensive to buy the upgrade that you need. So all you do is you head into your inventory, you make a carbon nanotube, you pop it in there, and then you make a dihydrogen jelly, and you pop that in your terrain manipulator as well. That's going to activate your terrain manipulator. Now that's working, you can dig the ground out. So we're at the burial site, and dig a nice big hole, collect silicate as well as a byproduct, so you might as well sell that as well for a few more coin while you're digging about. I suggest you do this 3 or 4 times and then sell it at the space station and then get kitted out. So yeah, that's tip 4. Right, so tip 5, the biggest tip for me, and the thing that I really do suggest that you get on. Once you've built the home, the base on the infested planet, I think it's either in phase 2 or phase 3, I can't quite remember. Once you've done it, you're going to get given Minotaur geobay plans. Now get your Minotaur out and use all of the modules that you've been given so far that'll upgrade a Minotaur to get it in its peak condition for now. Pick up that base that you've walked away from so that you get the materials from it, and use this Minotaur from now on. Every single thing that you need to do, you can do in this Minotaur, and it makes the game so easy. It really does. You get your Minotaur out, you can walk along planets, you don't have to worry about fall damage. It's got thrusters on it that'll launch you long distances so that you can get to your targets quicker. It's also got a scanner on it that you're going to unlock, and when you hit your scanner, you're going to be able to find graves. It's going to pop up on your map then, instead of having to use your personal scanner to find them. Like you can see here, look, I can just launch my Sentinel and fly at things. I don't even have to worry about it anymore. You are sort of protected from enemies to a certain extent, although you're not protected if one of these takes you out. But yeah, get on the Minotaur, guys, as soon as you can. Seriously, it just makes the game so much easier. Everything, all the environmental damage, you're not going to take it anymore. You're not going to have to worry about it. And like I say, here we go, look. So if I activate the scanner for it, it pops up in there like that. But if you can see in the bottom left hand corner in a second, you're going to see the little diamond that's orange. That's the grave. Normally I'd have to find that with my scanner, but if you're near enough to it and you activate the Minotaur one, it just makes it so much easier. And look, not even having to worry, straight down on it. So there you go, tip 5, guys. Right, there you go, there's Expedition 7 Leviathan, top 5 tips. take advantage of the community and make sure that you hit as many bases as you can in the first system, and you should be able to get near enough every single one of these badges. By the second system you will only have the anchor points left and the memories to do. So happy hunting guys, good luck, and let me know how you get on. Hi guys, if you enjoyed this video and you want to show us some support, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button, and then you can keep up to date with what's going on the channel in the future. If you want, you can hit up the button and become a member as well. We also have links to our Discord and our Patreon and a merch stall down below in the description if you want to check that out. But thank you all very much for the support so far. You keep watching them, we'll keep making them. Goodbye.